I reacted to Danny Carey playing mandalas and a crazy 33/8 time signature in the song Numa. That was Tool in 2020. But today, we're hitting rewind, back to 92, to the first EP, Opiate. And this is Sweat, the opening track that introduced the world to Tool. Your comments on my Numa reaction were incredible. So many of you sharing your Tool stories, requesting more reactions. And one of the requests was to go back to the beginning, show you early Tool. So here we are. I'm Erik, a rock drummer from Sweden, and we're about to hear where the legend began. Let's dive into Sweat.
Hey everyone, Future Erik here. Quick heads up, I had to cut out the parts where we actually listen to the song due to copyright issues. Tool is notoriously protective of their music, and this one got blocked globally. But I still wanted to share my reactions with you because I put several hours of work into this, including scripting, intro and outro, recording and editing. And maybe some of you are curious about my thoughts anyway. I'll add timestamps explaining where in the song I am when I make a certain commentary, and if you'd like, maybe you can listen to that part beforehand by yourself. Let's jump in.
Yeah, very thick sound, very thick bass, and very, very well recorded, especially for a first EP. They started off with a 7/8, I noticed, then they did all of those dots, then they went over to a 6/8, and sometimes it seemed like they threw in a 5/8 at the end of some repeats, so to say. Really, really cool so far. Damn. That was a knock to the face. So much happened in such a short time. I almost want to listen to it again. Really, really, really cool song. Really cool song. They changed time signatures so many times. It's hard to keep track. And they threw in like 5/8. The last bar before the verse section repeats, it seems to be that they're playing a 5/8. In the verse in general, they play 6/8, but just there, at that last bar before the verse section repeats, they play a 5/8. So they just cut off an eighth note. I've written some songs, and I've heard in other songs as well, that if you have, for instance, a 7/8, and then you just, at the last bar of that section, you put in an extra eighth note, so it's a 4/4. That also is really nice, I think. And they had such a thick sound. The bass was really thick and was very distinct, and the same with the guitar. They meshed so well, it almost sounded like it was one string instrument, but with 2 octaves playing. Really nice, really nice. And Maynard singing great as usual. It's a very much more raw sound in this one, I'd say, than in some of their later works. You notice that it's not as refined, but I actually like that. It's raw, and it has a lot of attitude. I really like that. And the drumming technique of Danny Carey, as usual, he's great. Plays really well. It's a big inspiration for me. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with Tool. This was really great. So that was where it all began. Sweat 92. Tool's first statement to the world. Here's what's wild to me. Imagine being in a band, recording your very first EP, and this is the opening track you choose. Not something safe, not something radio friendly, but this heavy, aggressive, in-your-face statement that takes guts. So tell me, what do you hear in early Tool that excites you? Or do you prefer their later sound? Drop your thoughts below. If you're enjoying content like this, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.